Allah has said in the Holy Quran, and He has invited every person within the human community, the poor, the rich, the weak. Everybody is an addressee of this invitation. He has indicated to us that as a human community, we trace our beginning from a common origin. And they are our two human progenitors, and Adam and Eve. And we formed you into races and tribes. For what reason? This diversity is not a reason, a cause of your conflict or fight. The reason for this diversity has been made explicitly clear by God Himself. Now, so that you will recognize one another within the context of your diversity as individuals. So we can help each other. Not because of war. That is not the case. Then Allah also clarified the one who is most honorable, most respected and supreme in terms of status in Allah's sight in this world. The most honorable for Allah, even on the day of judgment, is the one who is most God-fearing or most pious. Whoever keeps and upholds what God has commanded. And he takes an obedient lifestyle as far as God concerned. In the tradition of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then the Prophet also taught us to understand that we all have one God. There is no supremacy in terms of tribe or race or color. So the Arab is no superior to the black. Nor the black will have any superiority over the white or the Arab. No supremacy for the black over the red. No, nor for the red over the black. Except by dint of the fear of Allah. Then when the Prophet spoke this way, then he threw a rhetorical question and said, have I conveyed the message? Then the companions all responded in using, saying, yeah, you have really conveyed the message. So therefore, let the one who is present now extend the message to the one who is absent. Therefore, let's all be mindful that in this kind of circumstance, God Himself has brought us this pandemic. This is not a new thing, but even times before us, it has ever happened that some pandemic have taken place. The Prophet has said that, whenever you hear that this pandemic has happened at any place, in a particular land, do not go into that land. If you live in the afflicted part, then you also don't leave that place and come to where there's safety. This is what the Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him, has taught us. So therefore, let's respect the restrictions. Let's respect the restrictions, the protocols which government has directed. When you are with your leader and then you are on a path walking, and then you take lead over your leader. In our tradition, it means that you are disrespectful to your leadership. So therefore, when you are with your leader as a nation, you respect and obey his commandments or his instructions. Now, what about the doctors? Yeah, what about the health experts, including medical doctors, have indicated? Let's all respect those things. Don't go ahead of them. When you are with your leader on a road, then you go ahead of your leader. Then everybody will describe you as a disrespectful and disobedient servant. What you do is that you walk behind that leader. So therefore, let us obey the instructions of our leaders. Eid-ul-Adha is just approaching. These first 10 days of the last month of the Muslim calendar, and that is Dhul-Hijjah, there are a lot of blessings there. Until the day of the Arafah day. So therefore, let's take advantage of this auspicious occasion where spirituality is demanded. Let's do so until the day when we shall do the sacrifice. Look for an animal that is healthy. Don't go for an animal that is emaciated, doesn't look good in the eyes of everybody. And that is what you want to give to God? No. Allah is beautiful and He loves beauty. Don't go for an emaciated animal. Look, a plumpy animal looking very good. That's how the Prophet ﷺ did. Set an example. He slaughtered 2 rams. They were very good, plumpy. One he slaughtered with his own hand. And he said, "This is my sacrifice." And then also the sacrifice of my household. Then he slaughtered the second one with his own hand. He said, "This is my sacrifice." And all members of my community, whoever is unable to slaughter, then this slaughter now stands in for him. Therefore, let's follow the example of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Let us all follow the example of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Our land, our country, God has been gracious to us and He has favored us. This favor He has not given to other nations. We need to be thankful to God for these favors and grace. What is that favor or grace? That we are living in peace and harmony. Together, Muslims and practitioners of other faith, we are living in harmony and peace. This is a great favor from God. Other nations have not been favored. We have been chosen for this favor. What should we do? We need to be grateful to God. Just like Allah told the people of Mecca of old. So you people of Mecca, you know, I have done my favors on you. You know. I provided that for you a sanctuary of peace, where there is harmony, there is no disturbance. I did this to you. At a time when nations surrounding your country is plunged into conflict, and people are being yanked, people are being killed, people are being yanked and taken for slavery, and you are protected in a sanctuary of peace and harmony. Nothing bad is happening to you. He said this particular verse, it applies very well to the people of Ghana. It's just like Allah is telling us, He said, you Ghanaians, I have given you a land of peace and harmony. Your place is full of security. You are living in peace and well-being. You, together with practitioners of other faiths. When other nations surrounding your country, people are fighting and killing themselves. Things they are doing, things that are evil, not good. This is my grace for you as a country. Then Allah says that when I have chosen you for my favors, be grateful to me. If you are grateful, I will increase the blessings. When Allah gives you His grace, now He said, talk about proclaiming. Declare to the world. He said that declaration or proclamation of God's favors is showing that you are thankful to Him. He said that whatever I have done, chosen you for my grace, do everything you do to proclaim to the world. So Allah has made our country a country of peace and security. Amen.
اللهم اجعل هذا البلد بلدنا غانا بلدا آمنا مطمئنا
آمين
وسائر البلدان بك
آمين
وآمنا في أوطاننا
آمين
ولا تفتنا
آمين
اللهم ارفع مقتك وغلبك عنا
آمين
ولا تؤاخذنا بما فعل السفهاء منا
آمين
وختم لنا بحسن خاتمة الناجين والراجين الذين قيل لهم
آمين
قل يا عبادي الذين أسرفوا على أنفسهم لا تقنطوا من رحمة الله اللهم ارفعنا ولا تدعنا وادفع عنا ولا تدفعنا وآتنا ولا تحرمنا اللهم زدنا ولا تنقصنا اللهم زدنا ولا تنقصنا اللهم زدنا ولا تنقصنا وارحمنا ولا تعذبنا وفرج همومنا واكشف همومنا وانصرنا ولا تخذلنا وأكرمنا ولا تهنا واسترنا ولا تبلانا وآثرنا ولا تؤثر علينا وحفظنا ولا تلجنا فإنك على كل شيء قدير يا أقدر القادرين ويا أسرع الحاسبين اللهم أنت أمرتنا بدعائك ووعدتنا بإجابتك وقد دعوناك كما أمرتنا فأجبنا كما وعدتنا يا ذا الجلال والإكرام اللهم ما قدرتنا من خير وشرعنا فيه بتوفيقك وتيسيرك فتمموا لنا بأحسن الوجوه كلها وأسوأ بها وأصفها فإنك على ما تشاء قدير نعم المولى ونعم النصير اللهم بارك رئيس جمهورية غانا نجا كفاله ونائبه تكتبوا من باويا بسر لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله وتلك الأمثال نضربها للناس لعلهم يتفكرون والله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم والله الذي لا إله إلا هو القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله ما يشركون والله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يقول له ما في السماوات والأرض العزيز الحكيم سبحان ربك
رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. صلاة على النبي اللهم صل على محمد.